What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body beat down here on this Friday afternoon. So this whole week has been about trying to rehab this left leg. And today is, it's not the final day, but it's the final day that I'm probably going to do like a long form video. Whether these get views or not, I really don't care. I'm lying. I do care, because I hope that it shows people that they need to take care of themselves before they let things get to the point that I've let them get. So yeah, I guess I do care. But on the other side of the coin, or whatever you want to say there, I'm doing this also for my own good, to kind of try and look back and keep track of what I'm doing, and hopefully that I can see where I started from here, and hopefully down the road I can be a little better, and I can kind of see my process and how it went. So hopefully it does you good, and it also does myself good. And that's just like all my videos. I do them for myself, technically first and foremost, but then, I want everybody to know that they're also there for you, to try to help you and inspire you to do things. So, on some of this, where I'm trying to find that part that I found yesterday, where I was sitting on the bar kind of with my glute ham tie-in area that I found, I couldn't really find that as much today. However, I do find that big old chunky hamstring muscle back there to be pretty bad, and that's the biggest part that I really hit here today, is that back chunk of the hamstring. And again, this is day number 5 doing all this. So like I mentioned yesterday, I believe, it's getting kind of sensitive where I'm doing all this pressure on it. And not just the uncomfortableness and the pain from the actual, leg and injuries, but just, working on it and doing all this, I guess we'll call it deep tissue work, that starts to be painful after a while. So being on day 4 and 5 is kind of, showed me it's a little painful. So in this session here, we do find an area, and I do get to work on it a little bit. Like I said, that, as you can see there, that big chunky part on that hamstring in the back. But later in the video, we're going to see not just that area, but an area on the leg that I'm really having a problem with, that I can't really get to, and I may have to have some help. I actually was going to recruit one of my granddaughters today, and just didn't get around to doing it, and they've already left for the day and all that. And I mean, it's kind of in a sensitive area, so I was also worried about that. I didn't want any weird slip-ups and give me more pain than what I needed. So, but there's a spot that we'll get to that I'll show you here in just a little bit. And I know nobody's watching these, 8-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute videos of me being in pain. Probably nobody's watching all these. But if you are, I appreciate it. And if you get anything out of them, just kind of let me know in the comments, and hopefully I'm gonna help somebody out. So yeah, this week it's been decent this week. I have spun on my bike every day as normal, 30 minutes. I've went for a walk every day, which is a mile and some change, we'll say. So I've done that every day. I have hit the heavy bag every day for at least 10 minutes to maybe 12 minutes or so, maybe even a 15-minute session at one of them. But generally about 3 songs, and a song can be 3.5 to 4.5, 5 minutes, whatever. So it just kind of depends. Today I did only do 2 songs, but they were both over 4 minutes long. And I thought, well, hitting the heavy bag 5 days like that, and even though I'm not going hard at it, it's good to, I don't want to overdo it and end up, hurting a wrist or an elbow or something, all that impact on the bag, especially a hard, heavy bag like I have. If you hit it too hard and too much, giggity, it does have the possibility of kind of aggravating your elbows a little bit. Especially I got tennis elbow and golfer's elbow, and probably both my elbows. So, and my left one's been bothering me now. Ooh, that's a loud car going by. My left one's been bothering me actually since one of the last times. Well, no, maybe it was the first time. I don't remember. Whatever time it was that I went to Clarksville Barbell Club, and I think I boogered it up using some kettlebells. So I'm showing you here I guess a massager, vibrator, dill thing, whatever you want to call it. And it's old. It's really old. It has no power, no real nothing there going on. And a little bit weird and awkward. Number one, it's weird and awkward. It's in a weird spot in your leg crease and all in that area there. So all this is really weird and awkward to even try to get to. And number two, I have on, clothes. I have on thick clothes, and they move around, and it makes it harder to kind of feel what you're doing and all that stuff. So, yeah, and this is a really old little massage gun thing that was given to me years ago, and it really don't do much of anything besides pretend to do something. So. But we give it a little session here. We give it a little try. And I have a subscriber, and I'm subscribed to her channel. Her channel is Miss Worm. M-I-S-S. Miss Worm. And she mentioned something about have I tried using a massage gun. And I was like, well, actually, I wasn't like anything. I actually don't believe I replied back, which I apologize, and I need to do that. But I thought, hey, I do have a massage gun somewhere, so let me go find that. And so anyway, as you can see, trying to get my foot up there is not pleasant whatsoever, and also trying to show you where this is hurting is not easy. Like I said, it's kind of the whole entire area. So yeah, it's not easy to get to, and like I said, this little massage gun, I could probably get more out of just sitting on the spin cycle on the washer. That's what she said, probably, most likely. Anyway, so I'm at least giving it a try, and trying to find where it is, where that real main pain is that keeps me from being able to get my leg up there. What's funny is it's in this area actually where it hurts when I'm trying to put my foot up like that, but then you come to find out that the entire leg is hurt once you start messing with it. And of course, that's where I started working on myself anyway, was the other parts of the leg, and then my knee. Boy, that is like really like nerves right there on that, kind of on my cap. Once I get to it, I'll find it in a second, which I might be finding it. I'll find it in a second. I'll hit that kneecap. But my kneecaps are really sensitive. Like, feels like nerves. Like you can barely even tap on them with your finger. And it's that, yeah, it makes your face do that. Like, oh, that's some nerves going on right there. So, yeah, my knees have that going on. And they've been doing that for a long time. So, sorry. Crazy faces, So, anyway, we're going to go from that over to one more thing. I thought, well, let me try a little dumbbell handle to try and kind of roll maybe some stuff out here. And again, trying to do all this for yourself is not easy. It really isn't. It's just not. You don't get the same benefits as going to somebody who can put all the pressure into these areas and do all the work themselves while you lay there and just roll around in pain. So, see, trying to put my leg up, not easy. And I'm trying to find where that spot is. So, and pushing that bar down into my leg isn't too comfortable. So, I think here in a second I grab my hat and I just kind of give it a little bit of padding. But yeah, I don't mind giving myself a little bit of pain. I'm used to pain, and it's not that I handle it 100%, but I don't mind putting myself through a little bit of pain to try to do something, try to help myself. So, so I thought about having my granddaughters like stand on that part of my leg, with me laying on the floor and just seeing how that worked. But I didn't get to do that. So anyway, guys, we're going to end this session here, and we'll have a closing of the video just in a few seconds after this. And I hope you enjoyed, and remember, leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Well, guys, that concludes a full week of trying to do some sort of therapy on this leg. There's definitely tissue issues all the way around the leg, from the glute tie-ins all the way up to the adductor, abductors, to the hip flexors, to the knee flexors, to it's like from the knee all the way up, all the way around. So there's definitely issues, and as you can see, I still can't just like put my leg up here without being in pain. So, did anything get accomplished over the week? I don't know, but all I can do is keep trying to work on it and do the best I can. And, go from there. If it works, it works. If not, I guess I'll be crippled in that left leg. So if you found this series somewhat interesting, I appreciate it. It's really the only videos I've done this week. And from this point on, I'm not going to do like a longer video for this therapy. I might just include like a 10-second, 30-second clip into my videos that I do, just to show that I'm doing it and kind of keep track of what I'm doing personally for myself. So hopefully it gives you a head start on taking care of yourself and not waiting until you're beat down, like the body beat down, and you take care of things early on before it gets to this point. And hopefully I help you do that. And if I do, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your incredible host on this Friday, who's pretty glad that it's done. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I just said that, right? I probably did. Oh well. Get up, get out, get rad. Do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. Hopefully I'll be able to put my leg up here one day. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!